The office space is just to die for.
She's literally sitting in the trees.
This facade is like nothing we've ever done before, or we'll probably do again. Sophie works from home and she has people who work alongside her, so she wanted a really beautiful home office space. We're going to put that upstairs. It's going to be huge and it's going to go outside to a beautiful terrace for Friday afternoon drinks.
The office space is quite oversized because I spend most of my time working and I need to feel really energised in the space I work in.
Inspired.
Yeah.
Hey, high five.
Yeah.
Like Bonnie, being a creative type, Sophie needs an amazing, beautiful, inspirational workspace.
I'm really lucky to have my own business and to be able to work from home. I've got some great girls that work with me, so they'll be all working from this house as well. So I wanted it to feel really special for them. And we're all creative, so we wanted to feel like really inspired and creative in the space. I didn't want like a dark little nook that I work in.
It's probably the prime place upstairs next to our bedroom.
Will they be working there while you're sleeping in bed or no?
That'll be a bit awkward, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, Belle just walks out in the underwear.
Belle just comes out.
Eye candy. I might come work for you.
The facade of this house is going to be insanely gorgeous. There will be a long driveway leading up to the house, which will be sitting on the top of a hill. It's going to be very squared off, very Mediterranean. There's going to be a lot of white rendered and a lot of curved windows and doors.
So these are the garden beds.
Yes.
Inside. You know what I love, Soph? Yeah. Is the pre-planning of the actual reinforcements for the garden beds.
Yes.
Because I forgot to do that.
Very important step. And so beautiful big windows on either side as well to let light in.
Beautiful.
Beautiful big double doors
Now,
here.
these are steel doors. Are we
No,
doing
they're going to be
steel?
timber, but like a bit of an art shape to them, just
Yeah.
to soften the hard lines of the house.
Yeah.
With the front facade, the Reno School vision board was so helpful because I actually was able to get this amazing render done. I gave all of the information over and they whipped up this 3D image and it looks real.
I feel like it's already there, but it's not. The house is built. It just looks so lifelike. I'm so glad your vision board was so helpful. It really is your guiding light.
So this is the office.
Oh, the good old office. My gosh, it is amazing with the ceiling height, isn't it?
I thought my office was fab and now you're really pushing
But
it.
look at this,
So,
like when this scaffolding goes,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
she's literally sitting in the trees.
The office space that's being created in this property is just to die for. It's a beautiful big space, it's bright, it's airy. So her and her workers, she's got a couple of girls that work for her, are just going to have the best time in there. I think I might have to come join them every now and then.
These windows are just such a beautiful feature. You walk in through this beautiful front door, you look to the right, and there's this circular window.
and the circle inside the square is just still genius. Is this special glass?
It's all the Viridian Comfort Plus.
Oh my God, I just freaked out because we're surrounded by this glass and we haven't spoken specifically about the Viridian glass, but you guys had?
Yeah.
We're all over it.
So this is all insulated?
Yeah.
Bonnie thought it was fake news, but coming off the back of her house, she said the glass
Honestly,
is
fake news.
I honestly did. At my house, you walk into it, it's got such high ceilings, so much glass, and because of the insulation, because of the type of glass we've used, it's so cool and so warm.
Yeah.
Like we hardly ever use our air conditioner, ever.
This is a product that we're actually cladding the entire house in, and it's called Green Board, which we haven't actually used in a Three Birds project before. It's highly insulated. It also goes up incredibly quickly. What I personally love the most is that we can actually shape the product to be really rounded, so it gives us that Mediterranean vibe that we're going for with the whole house.
So the process when you're using this product is super easy. We put a really thick layer of render on, and if you can see the grooves here, the idea with that is to slap it on nice and thick in the grooves.
And that's what makes it really strong.
It does. Well, it gets even stronger because then we have a mesh going over the top, and then we have another layer. That kind of hardens it up and gives it the security. Then they come back and do basically the finished product, which gives you that white textured finish that we're really looking for. So you can play around with that a little bit. You can go a bit rougher, you can go a bit smoother.
And then we're done. And that's why we love it.
And then we paint it.
And then we paint it. 2 coats of the Dulux is on. You can see here the different colours like that.
I can see the difference.
Can you see the
I
difference?
think this is the first time I can genuinely see.
Well, you know what? It is easier to see the difference in the colours in the shade rather than the sunlight.
To me, the two end ones are quite similar.
Yep.
And the middle one is just brighter and stronger. It's whiter.
It is whiter. And
Is that the look we like?
that's what Sophie wants. So I think the winner of the exterior is
What's it called?
Casper White Quarter. We didn't use the same white inside and outside, and I know that sounds kind of silly when it's a white, but there's such a variation between whites.
The outside of a property, it's got texture around it. We've got the rainforest around us, and I really think we needed that kind of gritty dirtiness to the white, whereas inside you want it to be crisp.
The office.
The office where all the work gets done.
Oh my God, it is, and just the ceiling. Because this is on a rake.
Yeah, so we opened it right up instead of having the flat ceiling.
And of course, the arch. I just keep getting drawn
My
to it.
favourite.
Out to the terrace.
Yes. I wanted to feel like we're in a tree house, and I feel now that this level's up, we are literally in the trees.
Yeah, well, considering the little possums can come across. And once it's all tiled and the balustrades are on, it's just going to feel amazing. Sophie's staff, after a day in the office, are just going to, woohoo, TGIF, come down, hit the pavilion, hit the pool, and hit the margaritas. What a day.
Things are moving pretty quickly with build now.
The outside of this house is turning out exactly as I imagined.
It's like you come up the driveway and it's just like this house sitting on the hill, and it's like this big bodyguard kind of like protecting the land. Even though the house is very square and quite angular from the outside, it's got all the softness of the curves.
Sophie has always wanted a grand entrance for her dream home, so we're building some big double arch doors.
Don't you love how the ceiling feels here?
Yeah.
Isn't it beautiful?
That's down and up.
Yeah. And then look at this. Oh, they're putting on the curve.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, have you ever done architraves like this before?
Never arched on.
Never asked.
Never arched. Don't you love doing first?
Have a go at them.
Sophie has got gold pallets in the floor.
They're amazing. So we've got two tables here, like two normal dining tables.
Yep.
That'll come in from Freedom, and we're putting it together to create just a huge big desk. And all built-ins here, and then all artwork.
Sophie has been the cruisiest person during this whole reno. You know, she's been pregnant and that's not been a problem. Now she's got a little bubba and that's not a problem. She's getting around on site. It's like she's a little lady tradie, and she's just so cool, calm and collected, Sophie. She's like the pin-up girl for living through a reno.
This house build is quite out there and unique, so it's been quite the ride. But it's just been so amazing having all these minds together and everyone bringing different things to the table. So obviously we have Erin, who's much more practical than I am, Bonnie with her amazing design, and Lana's been able to help me with so many choices with the house, with all the product side. I just feel very lucky to have so many people working on our dream home.
So we're standing out the front of Sophie Bell's property, and this sets the tone for everything that is about to come. And what we've used here is modular walls. So here you can see we've laid a tile through tile cloud, which is a normal subway tile, and we've put it in a herringbone pattern. And so Soph, I noticed that like upon entry there's beauty, but we've also gone upon exit there's beauty. Is that just so you feel extra special when you're leaving your property?
Good vibes in and out.
So to fence off the property, we wanted it to feel substantial, and we really wanted it to go with what was happening with the house, which is kind of that white rendered feel. The modular walls are perfect for that. They go up so quick, they're so easy, and they're just so versatile. This whole line of fencing, meters and meters of it, has only taken 2 days to put up. It clicks in, you put in the posts first, you concrete them, and then these panels just slide in, and then we've painted it with a textured paint so it looks like render.
Because this block is already surrounded by beautiful rainforest, the landscaping job is not your typical one. It's already there, but what we will have to do is lay a lot of turf.
There's about 2,000 square metres of turf to lay, so I've been doing it basically the majority of myself. So yeah, we're almost there, and it's good to see the red dirt's getting all covered up.
I love a home office, but I think Sophie's has surpassed mine in terms of size and grandeur.
When you walk in, I think it's the ceiling heights. They are beautiful, like just gorgeous rake with the axon again. The pendant light in that room that like looks like a
crab catcher.
Oh my God, that is beautiful. And the pink concrete bench top.
The pink concrete bench top,
that's
I do
a winner.
love. That's gorgeous.
And Sophie's mum's art's there too.
Yeah.
I would love to work there
so
because
would I.
of all the natural light, the beautiful furnishings, and then the outdoor deck. Out onto the veranda and have Friday afternoon drinks.
Or
Yeah,
you just want to
coffee
work
and
out
wine.
there on your laptop within the trees.
The first impression you get of Sophie's house is the modular wall, and it looks amazing.
Yeah.
And then you're down and up the driveway and you
like,
come to the
where am I
spectacular
going to?
home.
I'm in love with how Sophie's house has turned out. I love the Mediterranean vibe. I love the pops of farmhouse, and it absolutely looks like her vision board.
Overall, this house has, to be honest, exceeded my expectations. It's so different, yet it's still homely. All of the finishes and the looks and tying it all in together and all the styling, and it's just amazing. I feel like the end product has really nailed what Soph really wanted and what you wanted to bring to life for her. It's a new build, but it looks and feels, you know, it's not new modern, it's new,
It's
lived
organic.
in, it's organic, it's textured, it's imperfect.
I'm so proud of how it turned out, and I'm going to say it again. I love that Sophie let me, and also her in her own home, be ballsy with some decisions to do with colour, to do with quirk, to do with fun. And that's what I love about this whole entire house, is that it has, it's white. It's definitely white, but it's got a ton of personality.
Welcome to your new home that you've seen before.
When we first walked through that door and down the hallway and little Hendrix ran into his room and that, it was just, it's the best feeling ever. Like, just to see him just loving it.
It just feels so nice when you walk around. It's
Got a good feel to it already.
It's obviously a big house, but it feels really homely to me. It just feels perfect and we just love it.
Yeah, it's the best.
It's the best. We chose this lifestyle to live on acreage so that our children can, run free and explore and just live the most wholesome life. We can't actually believe that we get to live here and our children get to grow up here and we get to have all our loved ones over. It's just, it still
ridiculous.
doesn't, it's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. It's the best thing
Ever.
The birds did very well, of course, so to collaborate with them on this house has been amazing.
I've enjoyed seeing Bonnie and Soph work creatively to create this masterpiece. And I just feel so excited because the house is absolutely sensational. You know, the big new build, we've never done that before. And the result proves how good the collaboration was.
I'm so happy for them, I really am. They're such good people, they're such a nice family, and they've just got the house of their dreams.